It's me, SAKEENA. Let me make sure the volume turned up. I'm having a wonderful birthday, giving all the praise to the true living God. Amen. I'm just enjoying this awesome day. I um, hey, hey, you guys. I'm turning that music down because I had a broadcast or whatever I was gonna do, and they had taken so we'll just hear some gospel. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. I be wondering where in my room ain't nothing in here, but I know I open the doors up a lot. Gotta got some. Hey, how you doing? Oh, yo, what's up? What's up? Get out of here, you freaking float. I'm about y'all. That's all right now. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I got it up. Oh, right. Oh, let's see. It's been sarcastic. Yeah, I'm having an awesome day. Yeah, I know.
Those are fly. Those are food.
I know. I know. It's okay.
Are they
Still gonna eat it.
dumplings?
I'm still gonna eat it. Hmm? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's that?
No, that's the squash that I had.
Oh, what is squash?
The
What is it?
stuff I had in that pan.
What does it taste like?
Uh,
Can I see?
it.
Did you try it already? You opened it?
Um,
My fingers.
Maybe I gotta eat. You and I already ate some sandwich. You gotta let me eat now.
This onion?
I got onion right here. Ain't no onions in there here. Ooh, it's hot, you guys.
Give me
I'm burning up so hot from being in there. And then every time I cook some and get ready to eat it, it's a random fly that flies in. I don't like this world here so wicked.
They pickles?
No pickles in there. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Ooh, it's hot.
Three,
I'm so hot.
2, 1.
Oh my God.
What? Go up.
Okay, this is what I'm having, you guys. I have squash. I have fried cheese. I have baked
Never eaten that
onion.
again. Oh, you never eaten that again.
Dumplings. He is a trip. He's a trip. I tell you, it is hot. This fly, all the wettest fly came in from every time when I get ready to eat. I'm talking about like this random fly like comes in. Whew.
It's always gonna be a fly.
Yeah, I noticed. Ooh, ooh, it's hot.
Huh?
And what Trump says is true.
I thought you
Any
should
help
use
from the
that.
federal government,
No, I
that's for
can't
sure.
listen to music.
New York, what are you doing?
It's
Jeff,
people that
Albuquerque,
have
what's going on? Hi.
um,
Hold on. Hold on, Jeff.
so
All right,
much
you're on now.
going
What's going on?
on. Anyways, I got this
You're on now. Go ahead.
which is
That guy is a
steamed
Muslim.
chicken and
He's communist because he wants to hold the
vegetables,
Democratic vote,
dumplings,
which
steamed
is
dumplings.
socialist. He's saying socialist, but he's actually a Muslim.
I have my.
Muslim,
You okay?
Muslim is not a financial
And then
or
like
political
everyone here
system. I guess it can be, but it's not. It's not socialism,
Yes, I have.
progressivism, communism, free enterprise, capitalism.
I'll fix
Muslim is a
this
religion.
here.
So tie the two together for me. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not so sure I can, other than I think he is trying to be very subversive by saying he's one thing, and once he gets the once he gets the election, because he's going to be against Trump, and all Democrats are against Trump. So that's his platform. And then he's going to turn around and be the Muslim, take on the Muslim
Okay,
flag.
you guys.
All right, Jeff, I appreciate
Okay.
it. He's not taking on Trump.
Well-
He's taking on Eric Adams, who already is the incumbent. He's also taking on Curtis Lewa. He will run.
What the
I
world?
agree with you on that. But the fact
Okay. I'm fixing to eat this.
but he's definitely being
Yes,
subversive.
I'm
I'm
having
not
an
going to
awesome day, you
Without a
guys.
doubt, he is subverting who he really is, depending on who the
And
audience
every
is.
time I
Changes
get
his
ready to
cadence,
just
changes his accent,
live my life,
changes how he
my
speaks,
best life,
changes his policies,
becomes some
changes his
weird
beliefs,
situation.
and people will see through that. They're smart in New York. I mean, the fact that something like this happened, I don't get it. I don't understand that. I mean, I don't know what New York's thinking, but that he got more than. I mean, maybe you get the Muslim vote. I get it because he's a Muslim, but that's not enough to win the election. That's very strange that he won the primary. 833 Joe Pags, 833-563-7247, joepags.com. Your thoughts on this when we come back. Keep it here.
You're listening to Joe Pags.
Hey.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a
And I
condition
put
called
some
exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI,
garlic.
the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
When was the last time you detoxed your body?
Bob.
If you're like most people, the answer is probably never. Toxins accumulate in our bodies every day from pollution in the air we breathe and water we drink, as well as the food we eat, especially if that food includes fast food, processed food, and sugar. How do you know if you're suffering from a buildup of toxins? If you're experiencing low energy, brain fog, headaches, bloating, and skin irritation, then those are all telltale signs. So, how do you detox your body? Well, you can add saunas or juice fasts. But what you really need is Active Liver from New Nordic. Containing a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract, Active Liver makes it easy to help your liver detox your body all year long without major changes to your diet or lifestyle. Try Active Liver today and start feeling better with more energy immediately. Active Liver comes in both a delicious gummy or tablet. Active Liver is available in stores at CVS or Meijer, or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
Find what you love, love what you find. A total wine and more. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guys in the know.
Fly comes out of nowhere, you guys.
It just might blow your mind. Find what you
curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Searching for peace of mind? Look no further than Quality Alarm. We're more than security. We're family. As a locally owned business, we've been installing and monitoring top-notch security systems for decades. Exciting news! Now offering advanced security camera systems for commercial businesses. You shouldn't break the bank. Enjoy low monthly rates and stay ahead with camera upgrades every 5 years. Experience true peace of mind with Quality Alarm. Visit QualityAlarmSystems.com today. We professionally install peace of mind.
Sandy Nissan has a vehicle for everyone. Discover award-winning models like the Nissan Titan with America's best warranty
This is
or
what
the
I'm
Nissan
eating.
Altima. Each Nissan is known for advanced technology at an affordable price. Go ahead, picture yourself in a brand new popular Sentra or the spacious Pathfinder. Sandy
They
Nissan
got
has
me
a
doing
vehicle
the
for
extra
everyone
job.
with great financing
Trying to
located
keep
on
them
Highway
off my
29 in
food.
Car City. Search for your next vehicle today at Nissan.com.
You love seafood? How about French fried mullet, shrimp and oyster, black and grouper? Hi, I'm Kenneth from the Fishing Restaurant. Come try our daily seafood specials at the Fishing Hole, where you can always get a bite. I bet you come back. The Fishing Hole for the best freshest seafood in Pensacola on Grand Lane is a week. The Fishing Hole, where you can always get a bite.
Hi, this is Thane Taylor from the Sleep Center. For over 20 years now, the Sleep Center has been known as Pensacola's mattress experts. But did you know that the Sleep Center is also Pensacola's adjustable bed, cabinet bed, and beanbag experts? The Sleep Center opened in Pensacola in 1995 with the main goal of being the area's one-stop shop for all your bedding needs. Since then, we have become Pensacola's oldest and largest bedding superstore and have the highest Google rating of any store on the Gulf Coast. So if you want better sleep without all the fuss, come to the Sleep Center and leave the rest to us.
Great to have you, thanks. I appreciate you stopping by. There's a lot going on, lots to get to, lots to talk about. It is the Joe Pag Show for your Monday, 833.
Hey, good morning.
Squash, you
Good
guys.
afternoon, good evening. In 1440 Keys, I heard Bob Jones, he did your interview with him earlier this morning. I wanted to have an educated citizenry until we get to the fact that people really understand the Constitution. We're going to keep having the same things play out in major cities.
Well, I think people are starting to wake up. I love being on Keys now. Thank you for calling in. Love being back live in Corpus Christi. It's been a long time. Glad to be back live, 5 to 8 p.m. Central. I think that you nailed some stuff, but I think slowly but surely people are waking up. That's why Trump won by such a big margin. That's why you're starting to see, the House of Representatives and the Senate getting more members that are on the conservative right or on the right. That's why we saw the Latino vote in the south of Texas and in other places as well around the country go so far right. That's why we saw some young men in this country, Gen Z even, who went out and voted for Trump as well. I think people are waking up. It's going to be a process. Because you're right, you nailed it. That people historically will vote how their parents did and how their parents' voted. And people are waking up, realizing that the Democrat Party somehow owned all of these voting blocks, and now those voting blocks are waking up to the fact that they haven't done anything good for you. And that's a big deal. Anthony, California, talk to me.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Yeah, two people I want to reference here as far as New York's concerned. AOC and Jerry Nadler. They're two people that got reelected. I mean, Jerry Nadler, I mean, he and that's a statement of the ability of people in New York to elect idiots, right? So it doesn't surprise me that this guy, Donnie, whatever
Look like
his
a
name
leaf Donnie.
AOC was somebody who, until she got elected, was shaking her butt in a bar someplace for tips. And it kind of reminds me, you see a trend there where guys like Vladimir Zelensky, who was a comedian, got appointed to this position just so he could facilitate the corruption.
Right.
And that's scary, right? And that goes back to the previous caller's comments on being an educated voter. I mean, we have a responsibility as citizens to understand who we're voting for. And 95% of the people in this country don't have the civic
That's what I was trying to do. I'm just going to put all of them in.
Audience, and that's really scary because that's the level that you should have to have the right to vote.
Anthony, you and I agree, and I think it's very well said. I will say this, though. Here's the caveat. In Ukraine, the people didn't really have the information. In Ukraine, the people don't really have free elections. In Ukraine, because of the war, he's not even allowing for an election right now. In Ukraine, you don't have a free press, although the argument can be made that the press here is pretty indoctrinated or indoctrinating. There you don't have the freedom to worship as you see fit. So there are differences where you've got basically a person who's put in as a puppet leader, and whoever's pulling the strings is a strong man or some sort of a very pro-war, a very free elections person. In New York City, one would think, because it's in the United States of America, and one would think through election reform and voting reform and so on, you'd have a better chance of not voting for an idiot. But you're right. They keep on voting for idiots. I can't argue with that. I really can't. Let me go back to it. Bill, Florida, make it quick for me. What's going on?
Sure, I'll make it quick. So when the individual says there should not be such a thing as a millionaire, a billionaire, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I would like to see somebody in the media simply ask him, well, what is the amount of assets a person is allowed to have?
It's a great question. I would also, somebody in the media also should ask, how much money did you take from George Soros? You know he's a billionaire. Bill, you're a good man. I appreciate that out of Florida. Listen, it's a very good point. It's a very good point. What is that number? And I remember having this debate once on I think I was on in Houston in the morning. And somebody called in and said, after a certain amount of money, you don't deserve to have any more. I said, well, what if I earned it? What do you have to say about it? Well, you only need a certain amount of money. And I literally said what Bill asked. I said, what's that number? What is that amount of money? I'd like to know. And he said, I don't know, 25 million? All right, so at 25 million, everything I earn after 25 million, I just give it away to everybody else? Right, exactly. The government should take it and give it to everybody else. My question was a simple one. I said, well, who gets it? And how much of it do they get? And what is my incentive to keep working if you're just going to steal my money? The guy had no answer. Listen, this guy cannot be the mayor of New York. I think New York City is. Yes, they've made some really bad decisions in the past. I think they'll be smarter here. 833 Joe Pags, joepags.com. Give it here.
Joe Pags.
Celebrate Independence Day with an epic 4th of July sale. Stock up on the best supplements from BrickhouseNutrition.com and save big. 25% off of everything with code FIREWORKS25. Get Lean, their #1 weight loss supplement packed with natural, studied ingredients, no injections, just real results to help you slim down for the summer. Or try Field of Greens, the superfood drink so powerful, they guarantee your doctor will notice your boosted health or your money back. Collagen peptides are another fan favorite for glowing skin and hair. You need FIREWORKS25 as the code. 25 right now. Do it. Brickhouse Nutrition.
Hi there. Hello, this is Costello's. We're a family-run business, me and my wife. And when you come to Costello's,
Fried
you're not only
bologna.
going to get fine wine and cheeses,
Look
but we
at
have
that.
some of the best butcher-cut meats that you can get. And
It's
I'm
fried
telling you, if you
bologna.
come on in here, you're going to have a really good time. We're family-run, and we're a family business. We really
Fried
love being
cheese.
here on the west side.
I'd like to introduce you to our second location, Strong Auto Pensacola. Strong Auto specializes in fleet repair and maintenance. Have a small
Ooh, I
or
love
large
fried
company with
bologna.
cars, vans,
I love
trucks.
it.
You deserve a shop that can service your vehicle.
Cheese.
Branded 850-730-8447. That's 850-730-8447. Strong Auto is a member of the ITEX community, and your welcome here. Strong Auto Pensacola.
Helping you make smart, intelligent decisions. It's Bill O'Reilly and the O'Reilly Update. Weekday afternoons on WPNN, Pensacola's information station.
Who Matt?
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. Development in the case of Brian Kohberger, the suspect in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students in an off-campus home in 2022. An attorney for Kaylee Gonsalves' family confirms to CBS News that they received a proposed plea deal for Kohberger. And a lawyer for Kohberger's parents said the full plea deal was not accepted, though a portion of it may have been. The lawyer did not provide any further details. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti with more.
Kohberger faces 4 counts of first-degree murder. The offer, as reported, would remove the death penalty in exchange for 4 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. Prosecutors have alleged Kohberger used a military-style K-bar knife to carry out the killings. His defense team has maintained his innocence, pointing instead to a number of alternative perpetrators.
2 firefighters are dead and a third is in critical condition after being called to a wildfire that authorities say had been set to ambush the first responders. The 20-year-old police say shot the firefighters in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho yesterday is dead. His body was found at the scene of the fire. The local sheriff says it appeared the suspect shot himself. CBS's Omar Villafranca is in Coeur d'Alene with more.
The bodies of the two firefighters were taken more than 30 miles to Spokane. Along the way, the highway was lined by those paying their respects. Chris Wade is the Cooney County Fire Chief.
But see how many people were out. Well, what does that do for you? It's obviously very, very emotional to see the support that we have in our community.
Investigators are still trying to determine a motive. The Senate is holding a marathon vote series on President Trump's so-called big, beautiful spending bill. Democrats are fighting it with amendments. The president wants it on his desk by July 4th. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt.
Republicans need to stay tough and unified during the home stretch, and we are counting on them to get the job done.
Democratic Senator Alyssa Slotkin of Michigan saying
Thank you,
it will
Heavenly
make
Father, for
people
the school
pay
that I
more
just
in every
received.
corner of their
I
life.
pray everybody has one.
The bill
Let's see.
includes restrictions on Medicaid, raises the debt ceiling, boosts